guys, welcome back. So it's been a minute since I've done my nails. Yeah, they're looking crusty, but I'm excited for this new video. I had to take, some personal time off to deal with some things that happened in my life. But yeah, I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed this new nail set that I did. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push back my cuticles with my cuticle pusher, and I'm just doing it gently. Nothing too crazy because I do have dry cuticles, but I didn't put the cuticle softener, so yeah, I don't know. It would have been easier, but I didn't. But yeah, I'm just going to be pushing back the cuticles, and then once I do that, I am going to go in with this cuticle drill bit, and then this is just to remove all that dead skin around the cuticle area and then around the side walls. And I really like this bit because it really gets in there and cleans out everything. So next I'm going to go in with my fine grit sanding band, and I'm just going to go in, really low speed, nothing crazy. I'm just trying to remove the shine off my nails. And since I'm not going in with my cuticle nippers this time, I am going to be using this round ball drill bit, and it's just to remove, that cuticle around, the cuticle area. So once all that's done, I am going to be doing my peel off base coat. I am going to be using this Kiara Sky top coat and my C&D cuticle oil, and I'm just going to be putting, some cuticle oil on my nails, just a little bit, and then just rubbing them in, or rubbing the cuticle oil in, sorry. And then after I do that, I am going to go in with the top coat, but I did forget, I did my pinky, but I forgot to do, this base coat, and it's from Sally's, and it's been helping, with my nail growth. I really like it, but I just put, a little thin layer of base coat, and then once it's dried, I am going to go in again with my top coat, and then just top coat a thin layer, nothing crazy, and then, I am going to cure it for 30 seconds. So once that's cured, I am going to go in with these extra long, point, stiletto tips, and, they're the clear ones, so I'm going to size them up, and then once I size it up, I'm going to go in with my nail tip cutter, and I'm just going to be cutting the back because it kind of, around the tip area, it's kind of too long. So yeah, I'm just cutting it down, that way, it's not far back into my real nail. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with some base coat, and this is going to be my glue for my nail tips. I just put a small thin layer on the tip, and then I just put it against my nail tip, and then once I do that, I just hold it in the lamp for 30 seconds, and yeah, do all 5 of the nails. And this is how the nails are looking so far. They are super, super long, but yeah, unfortunately, I cannot work with long nails. So I'm going to go in with my nail tip cutter, and then I'm just going to be cutting down, to my desired length. So since these are going to be stiletto nails, I am going to be going in with my straight edge nail clipper, and then I'm just going to be trying to make a V. And I honestly suck at doing this. They never look like V's, or not V's, but stiletto tips. They always look like coffin, and then sometimes I cut too much, or they're not perfectly straight. So yeah, so I'm just gonna try to do a stiletto shape, and then once I do that, I am gonna go in with my nail file, and then I'm just gonna be reshaping all the nails. After that, I am going to go in with my nail drill bit, and I was trying to make it more stiletto, but yeah, I was kind of getting over it. I was just you know what, I'm just going to take off the shine, and then I'll deal with it when it comes to filing and all that. So yeah, I went ahead and then just took off all the shine off all the nails, and then I went in with some base coat, and I went ahead and put a thin layer of base coat on all 4 of the nails. I didn't do my thumb because like I sometimes like touch it like with my shirt. I don't know, I just didn't do my thumb. But I went ahead and, you know, put a thin layer of base coat, and then once I did that, I went ahead and cured, and once it was cured, I am going to go in with some clear polygel because these nails are going to be, like, I am going to paint them, so I was like, nah, like, why waste, like, my nude polygel? So yeah, so I'm just going to go in with the first bead of polygel, and I'm just going to be, you know, patting it down from sidewall to sidewall, and then making sure it's nice and even. And again, you do want to try to get like the sidewalls and everything like nice and even as you can, because you know it's kind of like your guide, but I just went with it and I was like, I'll just fix it, you know, when the time comes to shape and file. So yeah. And again, I'm just going to go from sidewall to sidewall, patting the polygel and then dragging it up towards like the cuticle area as well. And then I'm going to be doing this for all of my fingers, well, my nails. So this is how the nails are looking so far. Next, I'm going to go in with my Makartt dust collector and with my nail file, and then I'm just going to be reshaping. And yes, it did take me a while to reshape because my application wasn't the neatest, and also yeah, like the tips weren't, you know, the best, but yeah, I think they came out like pretty nice, like towards the end. But yeah, so I am gonna go in and then just file, you know, my nails, like making sure I get the shape that I want. And then once I do that, I am gonna go in with my drill and then just shape like the top. And again, this is just what I do. You don't have to do it this way. I know some people just use the drill all the way around, or, you know, use the nail file. I use both, but I go back and forth. So I thought I'd leave this part in here. I'm like over here, you know, just filing my life away. And sometimes I forget that I have like peel on base coat. So I'll like, you know, file like super hard. And then stuff like this happens right here. It just like pops off. And yeah, but I just went ahead and glued it back on and just started reshaping again. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with some rubbing alcohol and with my brush, and I'm just going to be brushing off, you know, the dust off the nails, and then also making sure I just have them nice and clean. And then also the bottom, like, yeah, that's one thing that like gets me mad. It's like the bottom, you know, when it's dirty. But yeah, so I'm just cleaning that all off, and then once I do that, I am going to go in with this Gelexer. I think I said it right. I don't know. I can't pronounce things. I'm sorry. But anyways, I am going to go in with this base coat, and I'm going to be putting it on all 5 nails because I am going to be going in with some black, and I am going to be doing just 1 coat of this black. And I'm going to be doing it for all of the 5 nails. But first I'm going to do 4 just because, again, I mess with my thumb a lot. And yeah, so I'm doing just 1 coat and then just making sure, you know, everything is nice and smooth. I usually start like a little bit away from like the cuticle area. And then I just work my way like towards the cuticle area just slowly. I'm not good at painting nails, like I struggle a lot, so yeah, this is kind of the way I do it, and it helps me out. It's been helping me out too. So I am going to be putting top coat, that way if I make a mistake, it's easier for me, you know, just to wipe it off. And then also I saw videos where it said, you know, add top coat first. But yeah, so once that's cured, I am going to be grabbing my white because I need like that smoky effect, and then that little plastic saran wrap and these loose powder pigments. I got these off of Amazon. I will leave the link down below. And they come with like these little like eyeshadow picker things. Like they used to give these in like little eyeshadow, you know, like palettes like back in the days. But yeah, so this nail set like design was a little tricky. It took me a few times, but yeah, I'm excited to try these out. So I scrunched up like this plastic wrap, and then, you know, in hopes of creating kind of like a smoky effect, and it did, but I think I had put like way too much gel polish. Like I didn't like, you know, kind of pat it on my little nail plate thing. So I did do it for like the rest of the nails. I kind of did like how this looked, but then I messed up, like I mentioned before. It did take me a while to get this down. They weren't coming out the way I wanted them to. So yeah, you'll see me like taking them off and then putting it back on, and then yeah, doing different techniques. So I tried using that little powder, like that little eyeshadow thing, and it didn't work. So I went in with my brush, and then I, you know, started just applying it. I didn't cure the gel polish, by the way. So I just started applying it, and it was coming out okay, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it just wasn't. Like, I'll let you guys see like how it came out. So I didn't like how they came out, so I went ahead and grabbed like this just brush, and I just made like squiggly lines everywhere. Then I went ahead in with another brush, and then I used like rubbing alcohol at first, and it didn't work, so I went ahead and used some acetone, and it started like spreading out, you know, a little bit more, kind of creating that smoky effect that I wanted. So next I'm going to go in with the pigments again, and I did cure for like 10 seconds, but what I did was, like, after I did like the acetone thing, I let it like sit for a few seconds before putting it in the lamp. That way I could still get like that tacky layer from the gel polish. And then again I went ahead with I went in with the purple, I'm sorry, and then just, you know, slowly rubbed it in my nail. And then after that, I just like alternated it and I kind of ombreed it into like one. And then once I liked how it looked, I went ahead and applied some top coat. And as I was applying top coat, I went in slowly because I didn't want to, you know, drag the pigments. So again, I just applied it really slow. And this is how it looks once it has top coat. And I liked it, so I went ahead and did the rest of the nails the same way. And I just like alternated like colors too, and like just alternated the shapes. And honestly, just as long as you're playing with like the gel polish, you know, and the acetone, I think you should be okay. And then making swirls as well. So first, I want to say thank you so much to those who have been viewing my channel, and then also for those who have subscribed. Welcome, and I hope that the content that I make you guys are enjoying and loving. And again, if there's anything you guys ever want me to do, please feel free to let me know down below. Or also visit my Instagram, nailsbyash12, that's nails with a Z. And then, you know, DM me there and let me know. But yeah, so back to the nail set. I did forget to put some cuticle oil like in the screen, so I did it like, yeah, out of the screen. But this is how the nails look. I ended up really loving how they came out. I think they are gorgeous. Like, I don't know. At first I was kind of like, I don't know if they're gonna come out right. Like, they weren't super pigmented how I wanted them, but you know, we did what we could. So yeah, I hope you guys like. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Bye.